Hey friend, Sean from Draft Therapy here, and on today's review for you, it's Dragon's Milk Reserve Salted Caramel. Dragon's Milk Reserve Salted Caramel is an 11% bourbon barrel-aged stout from New Holland Brewing in Holland, Michigan. The last time I was here with New Holland was their last Dragon's Milk Reserve Mocha Mint, and that was really probably one of the best bourbon barrel-aged beers I'd had in 2017 outside of Backwoods Bastard and CBS from Founders. With all the choices out there for BBA beer, I think that's a pretty big statement. This time I've got their Salted Caramel Stout. So this time around, New Holland says that this is the ultimate liquid indulgence, smooth and creamy with notes of sweet vanilla and caramel sugar, and some of the food pairings they recommend on their website are red velvet cake, apples, marshmallow, and popcorn. Sounds like a sweet and savory kind of thing. I don't have any of that here today, so I'm going to brave it alone. Woe is me, right? So let's take a look at the bottle here. It has their typical Dragon's Milk label. It has the barrel with the dragon on it. It simply says Salted Caramel Bourbon Barrel Stout. On the back, same thing, the ultimate liquid indulgence. The thing that's kind of odd is the pairings on here are fruit, chocolate, and pecans. A little bit different than what they say on their website. And this was bottled on December 1st, 2017. So today, I'm going to go with a tulip glass and my bottle opener. If you think I need a new one, a little less boring one, let me know in the comments below. Crack that open, and it has the typical orange New Holland bottle cap, which is kind of like their branding bottle cap now. And let's give it a smell. It smells nice and sweet, vanilla, right? I smell vanilla directly. Sweet, I get a little bit of a bourbon scent to it. Let's pour it and see what we get. That is really dark and thick. It has a kind of caramel color to it. And it's not got much of a head, but again, I've been pouring really kind of poorly, no pun intended, lately. Let's give it another scent, another smell. I'm getting a hint of a vanilla smell, big time vanilla, I'm sorry, a hint of a caramel smell, big time vanilla, bourbon. It smells really sweet. Holding it up to the light, it's dark. It has kind of a thin, kind of transparent brown around the edges here, but I mean, otherwise it's really dark. It's not black. It's kind of like a dark, deep, dark brown. Let's give it a taste. That's good. That's real good. I get the salt, the salted caramel part of it, the salt part of it, right up front. It kind of lingers for just a second, though. It's not super salty. I had a Pigeon Hill salted caramel porter, and that one, the saltiness, that kind of tangy saltiness came right up front. This one, it's really, you get a hint of it at the beginning. It sticks around just for a second. You get the vanilla right after that. I'm getting vanilla, which is obviously a component of caramel, but I'm not really getting a big caramel taste out of this. I'm getting it maybe a little bit more on the back end. So initially, really quick, initially is that saltiness, vanilla, and then it kind of, the bourbon kind of starts coming in. After the bourbon, as it kind of settles in my mouth, the aftertaste I'm picking up is a little bit of the caramel. I was hoping to get more of the salt, more of a bolder salt taste, of a saltiness, and then more of a bolder kind of caramel and not so much vanilla. I know I've said caramel and caramel like back and forth interchangeably. Sorry. I don't know which is the right way to say it. I say caramel, sometimes caramel, other times. But yeah, so I'm not getting a big hit of the caramel. I'm getting more of a vanilla. I'm getting, as I'm talking, I'm getting kind of more of that bourbon-y taste in the back, and maybe a slight caramel bit in the after that. Like I said, I wish it would have been more bold in the saltiness, a little bit more bold in the caramel and not so much of the vanilla, and the bourbon maybe take a backseat a little bit, but in this I'm getting more of the saltiness, the vanilla, and then the bourbon, not so much the caramel. So I'm a little bit disappointed. I was hoping for a lot more caramel from the salted caramel stout. All right, friends, that is Dragon's Milk Reserve Salted Caramel. Are you going to be checking out the Michigan Brewers Guild Winter Beer Festival in Comstock Park? And who are some of the brewers that you're going to be looking out for? Let me know in the comments down below. And while you're down there, why not like, subscribe, and share this video? Don't keep all this beery goodness to yourself. I've also got links to my social media and my website at drafttherapy.com. The best part about it is after all this holiday spending, it's absolutely free. So until next time, I'm Sean from Draft Therapy. Thanks for stopping by. And remember, drink craft beer, support your local breweries, and don't forget to treat yourself to a little draft therapy. Thanks for watching. Cheers.